We have a new segment dito sa Usapang Legal where we invite legal personalities to discuss important issues affecting our localities. And with us today is one of the leading local legal Ibaloy personality. He is a former president of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines and currently an incumbent councilor in the city of Baguio. Attorney Jose Bulintas will discuss the new Baguio City Charter, Republic Act 11689.
You made mention of a new city charter, Compañero Edgar. No? Actually, it's not a new one. It's entitled Revised City Charter. That's why on the title alone, you can see there is a deception. Because when it says a revised one, then it refers to an old one which is existing. But as far as we are concerned, the old charter of Baguio had been repealed at least twice in 1983 and 1991 when we had this so-called local government code. And in those two codes, we see the repealing clause that all charters that are inconsistent are deemed repealed. That's why what is only left in our old charter is the name Baguio City, and that the date of incorporation of Baguio City in September 9, 1909. The rest, no more. We did not use them anymore. We use the local government code. Now, why do I say that there is deception in this law, the revised city charter? When you say revised, as if there is an existing one, and therefore there is no need for a plebiscite. Whereas this one actually is a new city charter, which needs supposedly a ratification process so that the people of Baguio will have also a voice in it. And so our position is it's not going to be effective because it's not approved by the people. We conducted a consultation, among others, with some sectors, the academe, the public, mga indigenous peoples, mga Ibaloys, ano? And they gave us some very good feedback about it. Number one, they said that even the objectives of this revised city charter is so limited. It talks about the medium-term sustainable development goal of the United Nations, which is good for 30 years only. So, ang sabi nila, hindi siya intended to be permanent as we expect a city charter to be, that will guide us. Kaya nga charter, no? It's a guide towards at least 100 years. And so, if we look at the provisions, there are so many blunders that were committed. For example, Ed, sabi niya, one of the function of the city secretary is to bring our ordinance and our resolutions from the City Council for review and approval by the Provincial Board of Benguet. So, sa ating mga abogado, nakakatawa yan kasi nga, it gives a semblance na na-demote tayo. Whereas noon, independent tayo from Benguet. Ngayon, bakit tayo i-review? Yun ang sinasabi natin na hindi kasi dumaan ito sa konsultasyon where the people, alam mo naman ang tao kahit na mababa ang pinag-aralan, meron siyang masasabi. Nasurpreso na lang ang ating mga councilors at saka si Mayor nung may notice from the Office of the President na nakapending dito for signature yung nagawa na revised city charter. And you have at least 15 days to respond, otherwise it will either lapse into law or it will be signed by the President. Unfortunately, nung dumaan sa Baguio City Council, pagkagawa nilang ng posisyon nila, dinala sa Office of the President, nag-lapse into law na. Meaning to say, ang lapse into law, it was not approved or signed by the President, But dahilan sa meron limitasyon ang President to act on a certain law na galing sa Kongreso, meaning the lower house and the Senate. Pag dinala yan sa Office of the President, he has to act on it within 30 days. If he does not act on it, then it lapses automatically into a law. Ganon ang nangyari dito. Kaya meron tayong mga observation ng mga councilors natin. Sabi nila, bakit naman yung charter na yan? Kinopya lang naman yung local government code natin. Kung ano ang trabaho ng mayor, ano ang trabaho ng vice mayor, ano ang trabaho ng mga konsyal, ay kinopya-kopya lang niya sa local government code. Ang hindi natin nagustuhan, bakit pa idagdag niya yung mga nasa batas na ang Baguio City ay, for example, matagal ng nag-o-oppose, tulad ng BCDA law. Bakit merong Section 50 and the others na naglalaad na parte ng ating charter, ang BCDA law na i-recognize natin ang authority ng Business Conversion Development Authority within the coverage, hindi pa natin napag-agreean ang ano ba ang coverage ng BCDA law, kasi sabi natin tama na yung Special Economic Zone, yung pinapatakbo ngayon sa 288 hectares. And the rest kasi 13 barangays ang around it. So ang gusto ng Baguio City noon pa, as early as 1992, nung lumabas yung BCDA law, ay dapat po ay ma-exclude yung 13 barangays at i-focus na lang nila yung special economic zone nila sa 288 hectares. Ngayon, ang masama nun, meron tayong pending na kaso between BCDA and Baguio City kasi we are invoking the power to collect business taxes within. Ayaw nila magbayad kasi nga raw independent sila. Parang they are a city within a city. Yan ang kanilang posisyon. Nanalo ang City of Baguio. Ngayon, na-timing naman ito na lumabas. Kaya ngayon, ginagamit ng abogado ng gobyerno na itong revised city charter nga, nire-recognize niya na dapat walang pakialam ang Baguio City sa loob ng Special Economic Zone. Kaya doon kami nadidismaya. Concerned tayo dito sa revised city charter kung bakit niya nilalagay itong mga provisions na tayo is one way, as a city, is one way or another opposing. So ito ang ating mga concern at ni-raise naman natin yan with the congressman when we were in good terms. He used to invite us, we used to give him advices. Ang masama is walang transparency. After interviewing us, giving him our observation na tulad nito, there is doubt regarding our being an independent city like we are now a component city. Yun lang ang kanyang nilalagay sa amendment ng itong revised city charter. Ang pangalawang nilalagay niya ay itong mga areas dito, pag na-exclude ay magiging town site. Ang mahirap ating pinaglalaban nga is kung maging town site, itong mga 13 barangays, yung mga alienable doon, dapat ang proceeds dyan ay mapunta sa siyudad ng Baguio because that is the usual. When alam ni Attorney Ed yan na nung siya ang committee ng Committee on Lands sa City Council, all lands that are alienable or ibig sabihin pwedeng matituluan ay pag binili or nabenta through the so-called town site sales application, ang proceeds na ay pumupunta sa siyudad ng Baguio at sa DNR para ito ay maayos sa mga development niya tulad ng kalsada at saka yung mga punong kahoy. Sa latest na amendment niya sa BCDA law, lahat daw ay mabebenta pag ito ay na-declare na alienable. At yung pinagbentahan ay pupunta sa BCDA. Kasi nga may mandato yata ang BCDA na ibenta nyo na lahat ng pwedeng ibenta sa mga dating bases para magkaroon tayo ng 400 billion na gagamitin daw nila sa AFP
modernization.
Kaya ang nakakatakot nga is if we give them full authority, ano na ang mangyayari sa mga 13 barangays natin at saka yung ating mga
Ancestral claims.
ancestral
Meron
claims.
din, sakop din yan.
At saka mga forest areas.
Forest areas.
Yung ang purpose nila, pati yung power to classify, reclassify na dating power naman ng DNR, ibinibigay ngayon sa BCDA. So, ang mangyayari, BCDA will eventually sell everything, including the forest land. Ubusin lang nila yung kahoy, sasabihin, no longer a forest land. Madaming mga cottages dyan, mga log cabin. So, ang tingin natin, mapapabayaan ng Baguio City, lalo na itong Camp John Hay, na the only remaining lungs of the city of Baguio. Siya ang nagsusupply ng ating oxygen.
So with that, we'd like to thank Attorney Jose Molintas, a member of the Baguio City Council, an experienced lawyer, and one of the upcoming leaders in the city of Baguio.